All right, well, 64 qualification matches, 2 days of competition. It is time for us to move on to the playoff portion of the day. With 32 teams competing, we need to form the 6 alliances that will compete to become the Into the Deep presented by RTX winners here at the MVCC Utica Excelsior Region Championship. Now, here's how we select alliances. This is when everybody behind me just rolled their eyes because you have this committed to memory. First, I'm going to announce the top 6 ranked teams. The first selection will begin with the highest ranked team based on performance in the qualification matches. After the number 1 ranked team makes their selection, the next highest ranked and unpicked team will make that their selection. We continue the process until we have 6 complete alliances. Each alliance will be made up this year of 2 teams. The student representative from the highest ranked team on an alliance is that alliance's captain. After an alliance captain extends an invitation to join their alliance, one representative from the invited team will come up, and actually I think Jerry will come to you, and you'll either accept or decline the invitation. Now note, if a team declines an invitation to be an alliance partner, that team may not be invited to join any other alliance. That declining team does not, however, lose the right to select if they are themselves an alliance captain. So let me give you an example. If the number 1 ranked team picks number 6 and they decline, the number 6 ranked team keeps their right to be an alliance captain, and number 1 will need to extend the invitation to another team. The number 6 ranked team cannot be invited to join another alliance. If the 6th ranked team accepts that invitation, however, the 7th highest ranked team will slide forward to the number 6 position. Now, throughout the day, the teams have been scouting each other to evaluate strengths, weaknesses, and possible collaborative strategies in the playoff rounds. And this is where we see all of that scouting come into play as teams decide who to partner with. Each alliance captain is looking to make the strongest possible alliance to play out through the double elimination bracket with. Once we've got 6 complete alliances, we'll begin the playoff matches, again, in double elimination. All alliances will start off in an upper bracket where they'll play 1 match against another alliance. The losing team will drop to the lower bracket and face a new alliance in the next round. And after they've lost a second time, they'll be eliminated from today's tournament. Remember, both members of the winning alliance receive invitations to the first championship in Houston, Texas. So there is a lot on the line here. Let's meet the teams. Teams, please come up when you hear your name and number called. We're going to start with the number 6 seed over to my left near Lisa. Please welcome the number 6 seed team from Corning Robotics. It's team 5484, the Enderbots. Please won't you welcome the number 5 seed team. It's team 8863, Precision Cut-Ups. Please welcome our number 4 seed. It's team 5356, TARDIS. And the number 3 seed, it's team 25707, Solar Flare. Next up, it's the number 2 seed, team 8397, Beta. And finally, setting the 11th highest score on the planet with precision cut-ups. Won't you give it up for team 14903, the Sharkbots. Now, our number 1 seed is going to make the first pick. Which team would you like to invite to join your alliance?
Team 14903, the Sharkbots, would like to graciously invite Team 5485, GorillaBots, to their alliance.
Team 5485, the GorillaBots, would like to graciously accept.
Congratulations.
Team Beta, 8397 in the 2nd seed. Who would you like to pick?
Team 8397 Beta would like to invite Team 25707 Solar Flare.
Team 25707 Solar Flare regretfully has to decline.
Miriam, back to you.
Team 8397 Beta would like to invite Team 8863 Precision Cut-Ups.
Team 8863 graciously declines.
You know what to do.
Team 8397 Beta would like to invite Team 5356 TARDIS.
Team 5356 TARDIS would like to graciously decline.
Team 8397 would like to graciously invite Team 5484 Enderbots.
Team 5484 would like to graciously decline.
No, I know this is actually
Absolute insanity.
It's all good. Miriam, take it away.
Team 8397 would like to graciously invite Team 17222 Proto.
Proto, what would you like to say?
Team Proto 17222 graciously accepts.
There it is. All right. Tristan, Solar Flare 25707, our third Alliance captain. Who would you like to pick?
Team 25707 Solar Flare would like to graciously invite Team 16700 J-Bots to our alliance.
J-Bots, come on down, please. J-Bots, what would you like to say?
J-Bots 16700 graciously accepts. J!
Yay! Team 5356 TARDIS, the choice is yours. Alliance 4. That's okay.
Team 5356 would like to graciously invite Vulcan Robotics, Team 20203.
Vulcan?
Team 20203 Vulcan Robotics graciously accepts.
There it is. Thank you very much. Cut-ups, 8863 from Tully. What would you like to do for the 5th Alliance?
Team 8863 would like to graciously invite Team 13371 Sandstoners.
Sandstoners, step on up.
Team 13371 Sandy Sandstoners graciously accepts.
There it is. And for our last alliance, Johnny Daniels, Team 5484 Enderbots, who would you like to invite to the 6th Alliance?
Team 5484 would like to graciously invite Team 6567 Robo Raiders.
Robo Raiders, come on over.
Team 6567, the Robo Raiders would like to graciously accept.
There it is, very good. Friends, ladies, gentlemen, everybody gathered in the bleachers, I'd like to give it up for all of these teams whose robot day is done, whose robot season, for right now, at least, is done. What do we know at this point? We know that the winning alliance, the captain and the pick, the winning alliance is going to punch a ticket to Houston, Texas. Recall that there are 7 advancement slots to the postseason from today's event. Anything can happen. We'll announce in just a second after Lisa Russell addresses the captains what the next play is. We'll be back with you about when we resume in just a minute. Hang tight. Thank you very much. So in eliminations, the rules are unchanged. It's the same into the deep game that you know, specimens, samples, chambers, baskets, autonomous, all the rest of it as head referee Corey comes in to mix up the lower level of the submersible. Later in the elimination tournament, Remembering it's a double elimination tournament, so teams that lose a match move to a lower bracket where they would need to lose again to be eliminated. Let's meet the team over here in our Blue Alliance box. This is Alliance 5. They are captains Precision Cut-Ups, team 8863, our number 5 overall seed, and their partners they picked off the bench, team 13371. It's the Sendy Sandstoners. Folks, your 5th alliance. Give it up, please.
Joining us in the Red Alliance from Corning, New York, it's team 5356, TARDIS. And joining the red square from Cross River, New York, it is team 20203, Vulcan Robotics.
There we go. Now we're gonna look for a thumbs up.
Now we're ready to go. With that, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. Scorekeeping is ready. Let's get this match started. In 3, 2, 1. Start of the match, all 4 robots are in motion. 5356 TARDIS scoring their preloaded specimen as well as passing 3 samples over to their human player.
Cut-Ups goes for the high basket with 1, 2, 3 samples. They're going for their 4th off the spike mark. They score that one as well. Really beautiful play. Sendy trying for a specimen, but they went in empty-handed. We'll see if they get one. Nope, came up just short from their human player.
Vulcan Robotics 20203 scoring 3 Alliance neutral samples in their high bin. TARDIS ending the match with 4 specimens on the bar. Going into the tally op, our scores are 131 for red and 100 for blue. This is going to be a very close game.
Cut-Ups in their customary position on the backfield, playing the sample game, harvesting out of the submersible, making a little pirouette around Cerebus, the Vulcan bot. Meanwhile, Sendy on the audience side looking for blue samples to bring to their human player.
We can see Vulcan Robotics 20203 picking up another Alliance-specific sample, delivering it to their human player to convert to a specimen, and picking up a specimen from their human player.
Sendy going back to the lower level of the submersible, looking for a blue sample to bring it back. Meanwhile, Precision Cut-Ups just making an absolute pile of samples in the upper basket on the blue side. 171 to 140, red leads here with about 1:10 remaining in match number 1 of eliminations.
We can see Vulcan Robotics appears to be having a little bit of trouble grabbing specimens from their human player. Meanwhile, their alliance partner 5356 TARDIS absolutely flooding that top basket with samples.
Sendy going for the 5th specimen on the high chamber. 205, 213. It's almost a tie game here, 45 seconds to go.
This is still very much anybody's game.
Sendy coming back for another hang to the high chamber off the Blue Alliance. Precision Cut-Ups going back for a blue sample for the high basket.
As we enter the end game here, all 4 of these bots have shown to be very capable climbers. Let's see how we do.
20 seconds remaining, 20 seconds. Teams have this pretty dialed in. How much time do they need to get up on the submersible and hang for
20203 descoring and rescoring one of their specimens. With just 10 seconds left in the game, let's see if they'll be able to make a hang. They are parking. TARDIS is making their level 2 climb. That is 2 level 2s, a level 3, and a park.
That might not be enough. We know that's 45 points for the Blue Alliance. Red may have come up short there. We're going to have to see how the ascents come and if any fouls come to play at work.
That is going to be a very close match. We'll wait to see the scores from the referees in just a minute.
They're getting the signal to the kids to step off field. That means we have a score. We're ready to push it. Go ahead. This is going to be the match 1 results for eliminations.
And in elimination match number 1, Blue wins with a score of 316 to Red's 281. 8863 and 13371. Precision Cut-Ups and Sendy Sandstoners win playoff match number 1.
That means we will see Alliance 4 next show up as the Blue Alliance in match number 6. Meanwhile, Alliance 5 sails clear through to match number 3. They stay in the upper bracket.
Alrighty, let's get ready to meet our teams for elimination match number 2. Starting off with the Red Alliance, we have From Scarsdale, New York, it's team 25707 Solar Flare. Joining them from Hopewell Junction, New York, it's team 16700 J-Bots.
Over here with me on the Blue Alliance, we've got team 6567, the Alliance partner and Alliance number 6. It's Robo Raiders. And our Alliance 6 captain from Corning Robotics, it's team 5484, the Enderbots. We're going to be looking for a thumbs up from the Red Alliance. We've got J-Bot, Solar Flare, Raiders, Enders. Thumbs up here, referees. We're going to keep cruising and pushing to the scorekeepers. Match number 2 in eliminations in 3, 2, 1.
We got motion from all 4 bots immediately off the start. J-Bot 16700 scoring their preloaded specimen and attempting to pick up their preset samples. 25707 Solar Flare landing 3 in the high bin. How's Blue doing?
Robo Raiders just a little bit off the mark on their last 2 samples off the floor. Meanwhile, Enderbots goes 3 high on the specimens. We've got now 4. Yes, they do. That's 40 points. Can they get 50 for the Blue Alliance? They do.
Coming out of Autonomous, we have 111 to 132 favoring Blue. FTA to the J-Bots. FTA to the J-Bots.
Oh, unfortunate disconnect there. We'll see what the Blue Bots do. In the meantime, Robo Raiders grabs another sample off the spike mark. That's free set from Autonomous, leftovers, if you will. Goes to the high basket for 8 more. Enderbots harvesting samples to their human player in the observation zone, converting those into specimens. Solar Flare mixing it up over there with the Enderbots. Totally okay for gameplay. J-Bots back alive with you there, Jerry.
Yeah, over here on this side, we can see J-Bots reusing a strategy we've seen many times today, banking loads of specimens that they can then deploy later in the match. Their alliance partner, Solar Flare, continuing to fill up that high basket.
Enderbots with a little bit of a change of strategy here, looking for some more easily accessible samples. They decide to come in from another angle on the submersible. Meanwhile, their partners, Robo Raiders, making quick work of yellow samples, those neutral ones with their red basket. They take it to the high basket. Another 8 points for the Blue Alliance.
We can see J-Bots continuing to snap those specimens onto that high bar. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, Solar Flare, filling up, almost running out of alliance neutral samples and switching to the alliance specific red samples.
Your Red Alliance is particularly formidable over there, Jerry. That basket is filling right up to the top. 275, 188 as we go to endgame. Advantage Red.
Yeah, as we enter the endgame, we can see J-Bots continuing to score into the low basket as bots get ready to hang. Enderbots over on the Blue Alliance hooking their last specimen of the match. With just a few seconds left, let's see these bots get ready to hang.
8 high specimens for the Enderbots on the Blue Alliance. Can they get 9? Oh, we're going for a hang instead. Solar Flare's up. Enderbots is touching.
Wow. That is a level 2 hang for Solar Flare, a parked J-Bots bot. How are we looking over on the Blue Alliance?
Did okay. We got a park from the Robo Raiders in time. A level 1 only for the Enderbots, 54-84.
I do hear that we have scores for this
is.
match, so let's direct our attention to the boards for those. And an elimination match number 2. Red wins with a score of 329 to Blues 268. 20 of Blues points coming from fouls on behalf of Red. We will see the Blue Alliance again in playoff match number 5, remaining the Blue Alliance, while the Red Alliance moves to playoff match number 4. Alrighty, let's get ready to meet our teams for qualification match number 3. In the red square, from Mamaroneck, New York, team 14903 Sharkbots. And joining them in the Red Alliance, from Corning, New York, it's team 5485 Gorillabots.
And we just saw them, the winners of match number 1 over here on my right. It is the Alliance 5 captain, team 8863 Precision Cut-Ups. They are partnered with team 13371 with their 3rd level ascent. It's the Sendy Sandstoners.
Teams are making their final preparations here. And with that, Blue Alliance, are you ready?
Sandy?
Red Alliance, are you ready? Sharks?
I like Gorilla Sharks.
All righty. Referees are ready. Scorekeeping's ready.
Sharkilla.
Let's get match number 3 underway in 3, 2, 1.
Precision Cut-Ups comes right towards the upper basket, looking for a second sample off the ground. Another score, 16 points to blue. Will they get their third? They're well on their way. How are things on red?
Over here on the Red Alliance, the speed is truly impressive. We can see Sharkbots 14903 continuing their very fast cycle. Already 3 specimens on the board. Meanwhile, their Alliance partner Grillbots team 5485 has racked up, it looks like 4 samples in that high bin as we enter the teleop period.
Precision Cut-Ups making sure that the referees noted they had a level 1 park and auto, a little zip tie touching the bar as they go into the submersible looking for samples to bring back to the high basket. Meanwhile, Sendy harvesting samples for conversion to specimens. We've seen that gameplay all day. These teams very complementary to each other.
We can see over here on the Red Alliance, Sharkbots working diligently to pick up the remainder of those Alliance neutral yellow samples and fill up that top bin. Meanwhile, their Alliance partner Gorillabots continuing to feed their human player. Couple bits of robot-on-robot contact there between Gorillabots and Precision Cut-Ups.
Sendy making, looks like 7 or 8 here in the high basket at this point. Precision Cut-Ups as Sendy gets more blue samples to their human player. They're banking some for wall play late in the game. They'll have to send that last one home out of reach for the human player. Got to stay in the observation zone. Another blue sample for Precision Cut-Ups comes to the tall basket. They are filling that thing right up.
We can see Sendy Sandstormer still utilizing that upside down feed method over for the Blue Alliance, hooking their specimens actually backwards on over, similar to how Gorillabots is over on the Red Alliance.
Cut-Ups put one in the high basket, but it fell into the lower. Still scores, they'll take it. 40 seconds, 225 blue, 278 red. Red out to about a 50-point lead here.
As we enter the end game here, I'd be curious to see if we actually end up running out of samples by the end of this match. They are flying through them out here.
Now we know Sendy can send it to the third ascent. Precision Cut-Ups knocks them a little bit off their base. Cut-Ups comes back for one more sample. Sendy is on its way up.
Oh, we can see Gorillabots having accidentally intook one of their specimens. Not to worry though, they had that fixed as they go to
Cut-Ups is up, Sendy is up. They're both swinging half.
That is level 2 hangs across the board with Sendy's very reliable level 3 hang there. Teams can release their bots.
Beautiful work from those teams.
Raw score coming out, 338, 277 favoring red. But we'll see how those hangs play into it. Alrighty, here we have the scores for elimination match number 3 on the board. Let's get those up there now. And in match number 3, red wins with a score of 376 to Blues 322.
We love to see a clean game in eliminations. No fouls, we want to keep that play. Alliance 1 will move straight through to match number 7, whereas Alliance 5, with that loss, will be in match 5 as the Red Alliance. Teams do need to lose twice to be eliminated from match play this afternoon.
Alrighty, let's meet our teams for match number 4. In the red square, from Plattsburgh, New York, it's team 8397 Beta. And joining them from Breezeport, New York, it is 17222 Proda.
I want to shout out the J-Bots here, 16700. There is a pre-match auto checklist at my feet. I respect that so much, making sure all is in order. Give it up for the J-Bots, 16,700. And their Alliance captain, it's 25707, Solar Flare. All is in order. Can we check in with the Red Alliance? Thumbs up, Beta, Proda, thumbs. J-Bots, Solar, Flarebots, thumbs. Very good. Referees, solid. Scorekeepers, we're good. Jerry, why don't we take it away?
All righty, let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Start of the match, all 4 bots in motion. 17222 Proto immediately scoring their pre-stored specimen, while their alliance partner 8397 Beta scores their preload in the high goal.
I love this 4 pivot from J-Bots, actually a 3 pivot. They just park it and grab all 3 spike mark samples in auto. Beautifully done. Solar Flare going up for another basket score. Nope, they're gonna maybe park it on the sub. J-Bots looking for their 4th.
We can see some pretty aggressive attachment there over on Proto's bot as they get those samples and specimens stored in the Ascent module.
144, 108, blue leads as we head into about 150 remaining in the game.
We can see 8397 Beta almost tipping over as they continue to score into that high goal. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, Proto, sets up some more specimens.
J-Bots grabbing blue samples out of the bottom of the submersible, racking, stacking, banking those on the wall as Solar Flare goes to work, goes to town up on that high basket. Blue and yellow samples flying high on the Blue Alliance.
FTA for Beta.
J-Bots now has 5 samples, soon to be 6, converted to specimens. Those will be scored late in the game. That should be worth 60 points if they get to the high chamber.
And back over here, we can see Proto setting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 specimens. Hopefully they can get all those on the board at the end of the game.
J-Bots took the scenic route to get that last sample, made Beta do a little bit of extra work, a little strategery going on. 200 to 124, 208 that is. Blue Alliance leads, 45 seconds remaining in match number 4. .238 to 152. J-Bots doing cycles now. Specimens to chamber. They've got 3 more. Endgame starts now.
And as the endgame whistle comes on in, let's see if these alliances are able to get all of those specimens they set up onto the board before hang time. A little bit of robot-to-robot contact there between Solar Flare and Proto.
J-Bots drivers calling for 1 more sample to score to the high basket. Solar Flare looks staged to ascend.
The tension is palpable as we hang. We're gonna leave that one up to the refs. It's hard to tell on Proto if they made it up or not.
I think that's gonna be a 1 and a 2 on the red side. They're calling Proto down on 1. Solar Flare did get up. What an outstanding match. Match number 4. We will wait for that score to come in from the referees.
Alrighty, here we have scores for qualification match number 4, final match number 4. Let's get those on the board.
What do we say, Jerry?
Survey says Blue wins with a score of 333 to Reds 261. The Blue Alliance 25707 and 16700 will be advancing to playoff match number 7.
With that, we can turn our attention to field number 1 for match number 5. So over here in match number 5, Alliance number 5, that's Precision Cut-Ups, team 8863. Partnered with Sendy Sandstoners, that's 13371. They have 1 loss so far. They need to win to stay alive. I think that's true for both of these teams. Jerry, Blue Alliance?
Indeed, over here on the Blue Alliance, from Corning, New York, it's team 5484, the Enderbots. And joining them in the blue square from Red Hook, New York, it's 6567, the Robo Raiders.
We are customarily looking for the Blue Alliance. Raiders, Enders, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Red Alliance, referees. Jay and Phil, or Phil on score. We got it. Jerry, over to you, my friend.
Alrighty, and with that, let's get this match underway in 3, 2, 1. All 4 bots in motion immediately. 5484, the Enderbots attempting to score that first specimen, unfortunately dropping it and a couple zip ties in the process. Not to worry though, their alliance partner, the Robo Raiders, has scored 1 in the high basket. How's Blue doing?
Precision cut-ups, as they have been all day, effective 4 for 4 on their samples. They go to the submersible. Can they harvest here in autonomous? Get +1 more. They've got one on board. Can they convert? They do. Sendy's got a couple specimens there to pick up. Jerry, what's the score?
Scores coming out of autonomous. We have 192 favoring red. We have J-Bots with 3 specimens on the board.
Really smart transfer device here from PCU. They come through their white 3D printed active intake and into a red cage that's on their arm. The cage has a little servo activated gate that secures the sample on its way up to the high basket. Been effective for them all day long. Super fast spot.
Yeah, we can see over here the Enderbots 5484 jumping around a little bit as they catch a corner there. Seem to have knocked Precision Cut-Up's hook up in the air. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem for them as time goes on.
Yeah, I do see they're sprung up with one candy cane. They do have an automated color sensor in that intake. They rejected a blue one. Not sure if you caught that real quick. Smart mechanical design to keep them out of foul trouble. This basket gets pushed more and more full. Sendy working specimens off the wall to the high chamber. 10 points for the Red Alliance.
Over here on the blue lines, 5484 Enderbots continuing to pick up those specimens. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, Robo Raiders, is filling up that high basket.
PCU goes back to the sub one more time as Sendy sweeps in for 10 more points on the submersible. PCU's got one of their hooks up. We'll see if they can score maybe once more, maybe twice if they're gonna risk it. I think we're gonna see a hang attempt here in a minute. No, they're gonna go for one more.
Those last minute scores do make all the difference. Enderbots unfortunately descoring one of their specimens. Let's see if they'll be able to hang or park any for the Blue Alliance.
PCU a little frazzled here. They've got a blue in their intake. They're trying to get hung. Sendy goes up. Controllers down.
So we heard over here from Robo Raiders, they were debating about parking in the corner there, and were actually attempting to do it to score what they had internally. We are hearing from the refs that is not allowed because it is still touching the robot and in control of the robot. So that is 2 hangs from the Red Alliance and 1 park for the Blue Alliance. Alrighty, here we have scores for that match coming up on the board now. And in that most recent match, Red wins with a score of 265 to Blue's 258. Very close game there.
Those fouls from red to blue did not swing the game, but that is a very, very close one.
Alrighty, let's get ready to meet our teams for match number 6. Starting with the Blue Alliance, hailing from Corning, New York, it's team 5356 TARDIS. And joining them from Cross River, New York, it's 20203 Vulcan Robotics.
We've got Team Proto. It's 17222 from Breezeport, Twin Tiers Christian Academy. Those sneaky, sneaky Proto kids. It's a thing. And from the hinterlands, I think they're pretty much at the North Pole, from what I hear. Miriam, you're way up there, right? Snow, moose, pine trees. There it is, 8397, Beta. Give it up for them. They are our second alliance captain.
With that, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. Scorekeeping is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1.
Proto and Beta come out. Proto to the high chamber, Beta to the high basket. It's 18 points for the Red Alliance together. Beta in search of more samples from the floor as Proto harvests those samples to their human player, grabbing a specimen off the wall to the high chamber. Jerry?
Over here on the Blue Alliance, we have Vulcan filling up that high bin currently with 3 specimens. Meanwhile, 5356 getting 2 specimens onto that high basket.
High basket for Beta as well. We've got 3 there. That's good for 24 points.
Start of the tally-up period. We have motion on 3 out of 4 bots. Let's get an FTA over to Pro. Oh, no, there we go.
Proto Alive looking to sweep a sample to their human player so they can make it. Beta having a connection issue. FTA Alex coming over as their human player furiously resets their driver control hub. There we go, Beta to the high basket. Proto Alive as well.
Yeah, back over here on the Blue Alliance, TARDIS continuing to score, setting up a couple more specimens for their alliance partner Vulcan to pick up. Meanwhile, TARDIS filling up that high basket with additional samples.
Beta
scores right now, 128 blue, 107 red.
Beta going after the yellow samples at the bottom of the submersible. Red as well eligible, the Red Alliance. 8 points apiece up to the top basket. Proto sweeping samples to the observation zone so their human player can...
Very hard collision there between
I heard that over
17222
here.
Proto and TARDIS's bot. Hopefully no damage to either unit.
Proto is set up with quite a few specimens on the sidewall. Look for these scores to pitch and shift as the match goes on. Beta back to the sub, back to the high baskets. Drops a sample right into their chassis. They're gonna have to shake that loose before they touch another one. Proto to the high chamber, sweeping the chamber so they can get clear scoring. Beta got it, nicely done. Remember, these teams are fighting to stay alive. The team that loses will be eliminated from robot play as Vulcan makes a hard
Entering the
contact
end game
on
here,
sub.
very close scores between all of those teams. We can see TARDIS continuing to fill up that high basket. Meanwhile, their alliance partner Vulcan picking up the last of those specimens.
Beta lifts high on their Viper slides, goes to the high basket. Proto on its way up the sub. Beta says we can do that too. Proto goes for a level 2 hang. Beta looks like they're up. 242, 217 as the clock hits 0. So checking in with Bradley, we're gonna get this score up and then we can walk you through what's happened here on match number 6. We'll see what the result was.
All right, we're gonna get that score up on the board for you right now. And in match number 6, Red wins with a score of 267
Oh my goodness.
to Blues 265. That does knock TARDIS
So yeah,
and Vulcan out of
steps
our
into the
competition.
question box. So what's happened, and I was listening to the conversation head referee Bradley had with Vulcan. On the original accounting, we know why there's one major, and it's because Vulcan was still in contact with the, I'll go over on the field, this specimen that did not score right here. They were still in contact with it as the buzzer passed 0, right? There's a 3-second buzzer. They were still in touch with it, which is the act of scoring, which gives you a major foul. Additionally, it didn't score itself, so they don't get those 10 points. It's like we could just take it off.
Alrighty, well, they finish up over there. We're going to introduce our teams for playoff match number 7. Starting off with the Red Alliance, hailing from Mamaroneck, New York, it is team 14903 Sharkbots. And completing the Animal Alliance over here on red, from Corning, New York, it's team 5485 Gorillabots. Over here on the Blue Alliance from Scarsdale, New York, it's team 25707 Solar Flare. And joining them from Hopewell Junction, New York, it's team 16700 J-Bots.
We got thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Jerry,
All right,
how we
Blue
looking on
Alliance,
blue?
we good to go?
Referees?
Red's good to go. Refs are good.
Scorekeepers. All right, this is
Goalkeeper
going to be
is all set.
match number 7 in 3, 2, 1.
Immediately, we have motion from all 4 about 16700 J-Bots scoring their preloaded specimen. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, Solar Flare, loading up 3 samples into that high basket. How's Red doing?
Sharkbots coming in now for their third specimen to the high chamber with 2 more loaded and ready. GorillaBots 4 for 4 off the floor. Can they pick randomly? They can with their vision system. 5 to the basket. They score it. Excellent work.
J-Bot's currently sitting at 3 specimens on the board with 5 over for the Red Alliance.
I'll tell you right now, Jerry, if Red Alliance can keep this up, this could be a very special game. Match 7 at the Excelsior Championship, 183 to 159.
Coming back to the blue lines over here, we can see 25707 Solar Flare continuing to fill up that high basket. Meanwhile, 6700 J-Bots jockeying a little bit with the Sharkbots for possession of that Alliance Pacific.
Sharks coming back and forth with their yellow neutral specimen samples, that is, up to the high basket. GorillaBots making some pretty heavy contact there with Solar Flare on the backfield.
We can see 6700 J-Bots actually dropped one of their specimens earlier on in the game. Were able to recover it just by sliding it back into that human player area, excuse me.
We know that all 4 of these robots have a capable and consistent level 2 ascent, so that could be good for 30 and 30 on either side. 250 to 207, 1 minute remaining.
I think a lot of this game is going to come down to end game strategy, trying to figure out whether or not the teams go for their hangs early or whether they try to get those last couple points in and risk not being able to hang in time.
Sharkbots racking and stacking at the high basket. Solar Flare visiting my side of the field. Looks like they're playing some defense there, Jerry.
J-Bots locking another specimen onto the board. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, Solar Flare, continues to play defense at this point in time. With some contact with GorillaBots there.
They're harassing the GorillaBots and Sharkbots with some effectiveness. They've got to make way for scoring. We're here in endgame 300 to 237.
There's quite a bit of blocking happening over here between 25707 and GorillaBots. We'll see how the refs end up scoring that. Meanwhile, J-Bots continues to rack up points over on the Blue Alliance.
54-85 swinging in for a level 2 ascent off the floor to the 3rd rung. Sharks as well, up they go, yes.
That is 3 hangs and a park.
That won't be a new Excelsior record. I don't think that gets us north of 400, but that could be a solid 360, 370 or so. We'll see as fouls are coming more into play in the afternoon if that pitches the game one way or the other. We've got a thumbs up here. Let me bring you the match 7 score. Match 7 is going to go to, here we come. It's going to go to the Red Alliance. Red Alliance wins 392 to 295. So that sends our number 1 Red Alliance to match number 10. They're getting a perfect play. Match 3, match 7, match 10. That also moves our Alliance 3 into match 9. All right, it's time to meet the teams for match number 8. With me over here on the Blue Alliance, this is going to be our Alliance 5, captained by Team 8863 Precision Cut-Ups. They are, yes, they are partnered with Team 13371 with their 3rd level ascent. It's the Sendy Sandstoners.
Over here on the Red Alliance from Plattsburgh, New York, it's Team 8397 Beta. And joining them today from Breezeport, New York, it is 17222 Proda.
Winner of this match advances to match number 9 to face, we can pull that up in a second. At any rate, the other ones, they'll be done with their robot game for the day. We're going to be looking for thumbs up from Beta and Proda as you guys are getting organized. There we go. Blue knows what to do.
Blue Alliance referees.
Beautiful.
Scorekeeping is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1. Start of the match. All 4 bots in motion. 17222 Proda scoring their preset specimen. Meanwhile, their alliance partner 8397 Beta scoring in the high goal. How's Blue looking?
We're looking pretty typical. We've got precision cut-ups up at the high basket. 3 for 4 so far. They're going back to the submersible for 1 more. Missed one off the floor. Sendy, meanwhile, sticks their 2nd specimen home on the high chamber. Looks like, yes, we've got a blue sample, there we go, from Precision Cut-Ups, 4736. Call it 5767 44 as we...
That is 3 and 3 for specimens there. This is going to be a very close match. Coming out of auto, we are at 113 to 133 favoring blue.
Bots with very similar capabilities here in match number 9. Sendy sweeps more samples home to their human player. They're going to convert those to specimens as Precision Cutups does their basket play out of the bottom of the submersible.
Coming back over to the Red Alliance, we can see Proto continuing to feed their human player to create those specimens. Meanwhile, 8397 Beta harvesting from the center to fill up that high goal.
13371 grabs another blue specimen, takes it to the human player, going back to the sub for yet one more. We've got a couple banked here on the side while PCU grabs a red sample, says no thank you, doesn't like the taste of that. Yellow, much preferred, up to the high basket, 8 more points for the Blue Alliance. 4 samples, specimens that is, on the high chamber for the Blue Alliance. 13371 makes that 5. That'll be contributing 50 points to their alliance overall. Looking for number 6.
Looking back over here on the Red Alliance, 17222 has several specimens queued up and ready to go, starting to deploy those. Meanwhile, their alliance partner Beta continuing to slowly but surely fill up that top goal.
221, 147, 45 seconds left to play in match number 9 of eliminations here at Utica. Precision Cutups back to the high basket, racked and stacked, full and packed in the upper basket. Sendy's trying to rescue a wayward specimen. Can they get it? Oh, just gingerly on the high chamber to make sure they don't de-score that.
We can see over back on the Red Alliance entering endgame, 17222 Proto trying to get those last couple specimens on the board. Meanwhile, their alliance partner 8397 Beta kind of finalizing that basket as we get ready to hang.
13 seconds remaining. Sendy is up. Will they go for the level 3? PCU, their candy canes are up. We've got 4 in the air. Jerry,
Sendy's in, yeah, that's 4 in the air. Sendy's in a good position, 4-3. Unfortunately, just out of time for that.
And I'm gonna say Proto by just a skitch there off the ground. Got okays from Corey all the way around. Really well played. So we're gonna report this score. I'll take care of that. Jerry's getting ready for our first awards. Go ahead and push it, scorekeeper Jay and Phil. Match number 9. And who stays alive and who is done for the day with a robot game. Match number 9 goes to the Blue Alliance. 309 to 251. They exchanged fouls. Friends, can we please give it up for Alliance 2, Captain Beta, 8397, and for Team Proto, 17222. They are done for the day. And we're going to turn it over to Jerry here for our first round of awards.
Let's welcome our judges. Will the judges helping with the first award please come out and join me? They're already here, even better. If your team is named as a winning 2nd or 3rd place, please stand and accept your applause from where you are in the stands. And with the first place winners from each award, please come on down and join us at this lovely high five line. We're going to start at that end, work our way across. We're going to start off with the Design Award. The Design Award expands on this year's challenge, inspiring teams to incorporate industrial design into their robots. These elements can be shown in the simplicity of their design as it applies to the tasks, the look or feel of the robot, and in how the design allows us to think of robots in new ways. In 2nd place for the Design Award, we have team 12737, Electric Mayhem White. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. This team prioritized form, function, and aesthetics. Their design process celebrated multiple cantilevers that organized the field of elements. Their elegant design rings true as the sound of a hammer striking an anvil. The winner of today's Design Award is Team 20203, Vulcan Robotics. Next, we have the Motivate Award. The team that receives the Motivate Award celebrates the culture of FIRST and clearly shows what it means to be a team. This award celebrates the team that represents the essence of FIRST Tech Challenge competition through team bonding, team spirit, and displayed enthusiasm. This is a team who makes a collective effort to make FIRST known throughout their school and community and sparks others to embrace the culture of FIRST. In 2nd place for the Motivate Award, we have team 17222, Proto. Here's what the judges have to say about the winner of this award. Energized by the deep, this team sparks motivation in teams overseas. Their green initiative even included recycling parts. Today's winner is 12736 Electro Mayhem Green. Congratulations, guys. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Alrighty, and now we'd love to have you turn your attention to the teams at the field as we play our next playoff match. Alrighty, let's meet our teams for playoff match number 9. Starting with the Red Alliance. From Scarsdale, New York, it is team 25707 Solar Flare. And joining them from Hopewell Junction, New York, it's 16700 the J-Bots.
And they will face off against, on the Blue Alliance, team 13371. It's the Alliance partners, Sendy Sandstoners. With their Alliance captain, the Precision Cut-Ups, team 8863 from Tully, New York.
All right, Blue Alliance is ready, Red Alliance is ready. Referees are ready. Scorekeeping is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1.
Sendy out the gate, going to the high chamber on the blue side. Yes, they score 10 there. Precision Cut-Ups gets their second sample off the floor, second sample in the basket.
Over on the Red Alliance, J-Bots missing their first specimen placement. Not to worry, though. They're picking up another one and latching it right on. They did pull 2 samples into their hemoplayer station to become specimens. Meanwhile, their Alliance partner, Solar Flare, is filling up that high basket.
Precision Cut-Ups a little frustrated. They drove over a sample, which will be a brief possession foul. But now they can
Entering
rescore
the
it.
teleop period, our score is 141 red, 88 blue.
Cut-Ups
J-Bots
going back.
latching a second specimen.
Cut-Ups in and out of the submersible with their gated cage coming up to the high baskets. They've got a little bit of cleanup they can do here in their own net zone. We'll see if they choose to. Back to the submersible once again. Sendy looking for blue specimens on the floor to bring to their human player, convert those to specimens. PCU comes back up, yet another sample in the high basket. PCU just grabbed 4 or 3 red samples and spit them out in a row. They've got a yellow, they're happy with that. Up to the high basket it goes. Sendy with the high chamber play of specimens on the Blue Alliance, 10 points apiece.
We can see back over here on the Red Alliance, Solar Flare continuing to fill up that high goal. Meanwhile, J-Bots attempting to begin to hang those specimens that they've spent the game setting up.
Sendy with 4 to the high chamber now. PCU in and out of the submersible. More and more to the high basket. 5
With
specimens
45
to
seconds
Red's
left
4.
in the game.
40 seconds to play. We are looking at 200 for the Red Alliance, 251, sorry, 200 for the Blue Alliance, 251 for Red.
As we enter the endgame period, J-Bots continuing to hang the last of their specimens they built earlier in the match. 25707, Solar Flare, overflowing their high bin there.
We know where Sendy's headed for that 3rd level ascent. That'll put a strong 30 on the board. Could be a difference maker here. 244-301, advantage Red. Candy Canes from PCU are up, 45 points to the Blue Alliance.
With 6 seconds left. Let's see how these hangs shake out. That is going to be a very close match. That is a level 2 hang each for Solar Flare and Precision Cut-Ups. A level 3 hang for Sendy Sandstoners. Alrighty, I hear we have a score in that last match. Let's get that pushed to the board now. And in that qualification match, Red wins with a score of 320 to Blues 304.
And with that, precision cut-ups and Sendy Sandstoners are done for the day. Can we please give a round of applause for Alliance number 5?
There we go. All right. Next up, we have the Control Award. The Control Award celebrates the team that demonstrates innovative thinking in the control system to solve game challenges such as autonomous operation, enhancing mechanical systems with intelligent control, or using sensors to achieve better results on the field. In second place for the Control Award is Team 25707 Solar Flare. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. This team impressed the judges with their distance sensor-based align and worked day and night on their fisheye vision pipeline. With their agile design, they sprinted, or should we say galloped, their way to the top of the control category. Today's winner is Team 6567 Robo Raiders from Red Hook, New York. Alrighty, next up we have the Innovate Award, sponsored by RTX. The Innovate Award, sponsored by RTX, celebrates a team that has the ingenuity and inventiveness to make their designs come to life. This award is given to the team that the judges feel has the most innovative and creative robot design solution. Elements of this award include elegant design, robustness, and out-of-the-box thinking. The award may address the design of the whole robot or some subassembly component. The creative component does need to work consistently. In second place for the Innovate Award, sponsored by RTX, is Team 6955 RoboVines. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. This team took a unique approach to navigate their deep waters. The black or white appearance hid their secret treasure. They raided their way to victory with the ability to make countless specimens. Today's winner is Team 12331, the Scarsdale Robo Raiders. And now we're going to have you turn your attention to the teams at the field as we play the final playoff match. As we get set up for playoff match number 10, let's meet our teams. Starting off from Mamaroneck, New York, Team 14903 Sharkbots. And joining them once again in the Red Alliance from Corning, New York, it's Team 5485 Gorillabots.
And working their way through the checklist dutifully, it's Team 16700, the J-Bots from John Jay High School, downstate Hudson Valley. They've got some neighbors nearby. It's Team 25707, Solar Flare. This is, for all the marbles, Alliance 1 versus Alliance 3. Alliance 3 is carrying one loss, so if Alliance 1 wins out, they are punching a ticket with an invitation to Texas. If, however, intrigue and mystery, if the Blue Alliance pulls out a win, we go to match 11.
And with that, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. Scorekeeping is ready. Let's get match number 10 started in 3, 2, 1.
Right out the gate, J-Bots goes to the high chamber with their samples, 2 specimens. Solar Flare, 2 for 2. Will they go 3 for 3 on the basket? They do.
Yeah, over here on the Red Alliance, we have Sharkbots already scoring 1 specimen, attempting a second one. Well, their alliance partner, Grillbots, is filling up that top in. They have 2 in there right now. Drop their third, no worries, though. Plenty of time to pick up another.
J-Bots has another specimen off the wall. They're going for 3. They connect. Can they make 4? 40 points to the Blue Alliance. They've got 2 seconds to get there. They've got it 4-4 on specimens. Alliance 3 out to an early lead. Can they preserve it? 144 to 118. We've got Solar Flare on the backfield. Do they have a sample stuck? They do.
Yeah, we can see over on the Red Alliance, GorillaBot's working hard to deliver some more samples over to their human player in order to build specimens.
After
the
that,
human player, you can actually look, is testing the slidability of those hooks on the side of the arena so that the bot is nice and easy to pick it up.
A brief early scare for Solar Flare. They shake it off. They've got their sample shaken out. Back to the basket. 176, 166.
FTA, GorillaBots.
Oh no, disconnect for GorillaBots. J-Bots back in the submersible. Blue looking to maximize and capitalize on this.
Not to worry though, 14903. Sharkbots continuing to hold down the fort for the Red Alliance. Filling up that high basket. We'll see if they switch their tactic a little bit and start heading for those specimens instead.
Blue is pulling ahead. Sharkbots playing there. J-Bots going back to the high chamber with their specimens. Solar Flare ducking in around GorillaBots, looking to grab some samples, turn them up into the basket. J-Bots back to the chamber.
Yeah, we can see 25707 Solar Flare avoiding GorillaBots quite well as they continue to score. 14903 Sharkbots changing up plans a little bit, starting to pick up specimens from their human player as we enter the end game. A little bit of bot-on-bot collision over at the Blue Alliance.
Both Blue Bots playing a basket game after, as Jerry noted, the Sharkbots pivoted. GorillaBots still dead in the water in the blue ascent zone. We'll see what happens with suspensions on ascent here late in the game.
We got the call for GorillaBots. They have been considered disabled. We'll see if Solar Flare is making that hang. J-Bot's making that park. Do I hear a park? Wow! Oh my goodness! This is gonna be anybody's game.
All right, Jerry, match 10 score is posted. No, wait. We got a thumbs up from the scorekeepers. Looking to the referees.
We're gonna get a drum roll, please.
We're gonna hold, they're talking out. I think they're probably talking out a foul.
And send that score. Our score for match number 10 goes to the Blue Alliance with a score of 374.
Wow.
The Reds, 282. We will be going to a playoff match number 11.
Even with 40 points of fouls, the game still would have gone to the Blue Alliance. It did not decide the game.
Teams are taking the field, getting ready for match number 11. Let's get ready to meet our teams. Starting off with the Red Alliance, we have team 14903 Sharkbots. And joining them in the Red Alliance from Corning, New York, it's team 5485 GorillaBots.
Over here in the Blue Alliance, we've got Captain 25707 Solar Flare. And they are partnered up with 16700. It's the J-Bots. Alliance 3 forced this playoff match by winning match 10. It's a double elimination tournament. Both of these teams now carry 1 loss. For real this time, the winner gets that invite to Houston.
So, Red Alliance, for the final time today, are you ready?
Blue Alliance, J-Bots, Solar Flare. We good? I'm gonna do this again. Sharkbots, GorillaBots, J-Bots, Solar Flare, deep breath. Seriously.
You got this.
Right?
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be
And
great.
with that, teams are ready, referees are ready, scorekeeping is ready. Let's get the final match of the Excelsior Region season underway in 3, 2, 1.
Solar Flare comes alive up to the high basket. They hand off a second. They go for a third. They grapple it into their basket. 3 high. We'll let them keep scoring through Autonomous. J-Bots going for the high chamber. Looks like a J-Bots disconnect, unfortunately. Red Alliance.
FTA to J-Bots. Right away, we can see 14903 Sharkbots continuing with their very robust auto, switching places with Gorillabots since the last round, getting 5 specimens on the board in auto.
Solar Flare has 1 sample internal to their bot. Hopefully they can shake it loose early. Nice and gentle, beautifully done. That is a well-practiced maneuver for Solar Flare. 5 in the high basket, J-Bot's alive, glad to see it.
We can see very well the Red Alliance teams, how they're communicating here, deciding immediately which locations are going to go to. 14903 Sharkbots just scoring into that high goal, while their alliance partner, the Gorillabots,
Solar Flare,
feed specimens.
sorry, Solar Flare back to the submersible. More samples going to that high basket. J-Bots pushing more samples to their human player. 4 on the high chamber at this point. They're looking to reclaim a specimen they dropped earlier. Easy points it will be.
Ooh, a little bit of interference there. We had Gorillabots actually knocking a sample out of Solar Flare's intake mechanism.
These teams run so close together, Jerry, with the linkages, their armatures. It stresses me out. They're going to get entangled. But Gorillabots, Solar Flare, fight on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. We could definitely see Gorillabots with how efficient that intake and outtake mechanism is, bringing back that specimen that was not quite right, getting it reattached to the robot and ready to get rescored.
You know, Jerry, one thing I want to note, all 4 of these bots have that pivoting grip game archetype for this year's bot. These 4 are essentially identical on the harvest from the submersible.
Indeed. And one of the things we're seeing here is Gorillabots, again, with that fast cycle time, not needing to turn the robot around, just how many specimens they can rack up throughout the match. Entering the end game here, this is a very close match, 233-309 favoring red. Solar Flare dropping a couple bricks. Not to worry, though.
J-Bot's reclaiming a specimen that they dropped earlier. Can they take it to the high chamber? We're looking for it. 10 seconds remaining, 10 seconds.
In these last 10 seconds, we're going to see our bots begin to hang. We can see both Gorillabots and Sharkbots achieving a level 2 hang. That is a level 2 hang from 3 bots.
We've got 3
Wow.
level 2 hangs confirmed from Corey and Bradley here. They're saying bring the robots down. That looked very strong for the Red Alliance. We are getting the high sign. Yep, thumbs up from our head scorekeepers. Jerry, over to you.
Alrighty, let's get that score pushed to the board. Drum roll, please. And in sudden death, our winner is the Red Alliance with a score of 359 to Blues 300. Sharkbots and Gorillabots will be moving on and advancing to Houston. Congratulations to our winning alliance from everybody here at Mohawk Valley Community College and the entire Excelsior FTC region.
Can we please give it up for Alliance number 3, captained by Solar Flare, 25707, and the J-Bots, 16700. Alliance 3, ladies and gentlemen, all of our friends here.
Alrighty, please welcome back all of our lovely volunteers back to our high five line as we complete our final awards for the evening. Next up, we have the Connect Award. The Connect Award is presented to the team that the judges feel most connected with their local science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM community. A true FIRST team recognizes that engaging their STEM community plays an essential part in the success of the team. The recipient of this award is recognized for helping the community understand FIRST, FIRST Tech Challenge, and the team itself. In second place for the Connect Award, we have Team 7420, Mecha Spartans. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. This team certainly connected with the world. The judges feel they cleaned up this award category. They are building and will distribute filtration systems to the people of Ghana. Today's winner is Team 4243 Iron Devils from Peekskill, New York. Next up, we have the Think Award. The Think Award is given to the team that the judges feel best reflects the journey of the engineering design process. The engineering portfolio is the key reference for judges to help them identify the most deserving team of this award. The team's engineering portfolio focused on the design and build stages of the team's robot and exemplified their journey both as a team and as engineers. In second place for the Think Award, we have Team 5484, the Enderbots from Corning, New York. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. The judges found this team's wire organization compelling, and their increased speed could shatter glass. Someone should probably call the doctor. Today's winning Think Award team is Team 5356 TARDIS. Alrighty. Next up, for the next teams we call, if I call your name, please come on down. We have lovely awards for you. First up, we have our finalist alliance. Please welcome Team 25707 Solar Flare.
Oh, so hold on. Lisa. Keep going. I'll follow you.
Congratulations, y'all.
Yeah.
Congratulations, congratulations, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Please welcome to the stage the Finalist Alliance partner, Team 16700 J-Bots. All right, next to the stage, please welcome our winning alliance captain, Team 14903 Sharkbots from Amerineck, New York. And please welcome their winning alliance partner, Team 5485, the Gorilla Bots. And last but certainly not least, we have the Inspire Award. The Inspire Award is presented to the team that the judges felt truly embodied the challenge of the First Tech Challenge program. The team that receives this award is a strong ambassador for FIRST programs and works to promote FIRST and make it loud in their community. The team that receives this award has performed well in all judged categories and was chosen by the judges as a model First Tech Challenge team, both on and off the playing field. This team shares their experiences, enthusiasm, and knowledge with other teams, sponsors, their community, and the judges. Working as a unit, this team will have shown success in performing the task of designing and building a robot. When I call your name, please come down because we have awards for all of you. In third place for the Inspire Award, please welcome Team 16700 J-Bots. I promise I was not informed of this ahead of time. Alrighty, next up, please welcome our Inspire Award second place winner, Team 5485 Gorilla Bots. Here's what the judges had to say about the winner of this award. This team's many outreach events helped aspiring minds jump into the deep end of robotics. They used their speed and agility to maneuver the waters of the playing field. They were able to take a bite out of the competition with their efficient intake and outtake systems. Today's winner is Team 14903 Sharkbots from Mamaroneck, New York. Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage our lovely first program delivery partner, Tina Betts.
Thank you. All right. Is it on? So, did anybody have fun today? Not sure. So, I hope everybody had a great time. Everybody should be super, super proud of themselves. I'm sure that you all made some new friends today, and that's the most important thing. I'm going to go into the announcements of the advancements. Before I do that, I'm going to explain a lot. Whoa, I like what's happening in the live stream. I love it. I was all pixelated for a second, but it was beautiful. Good colors. And now I'm frozen. That's attractive. All right, so, as we shared in the team guide, hopefully you read it, but maybe if you didn't, New York Excelsior has, okay, that's useful, thank you. It's blue, it's even prettier now. All right, so New York Excelsior has an allotment of 3 teams that can advance to the first championship on April 16th through the 19th in Houston. Excitingly now, 4 more of our teams will advance to one of the new premier events throughout the US, in Mexico, the Netherlands, or in Canada. Coaches, 1 and 2 of the top 3 teams qualifying today will be emailed from FIRST a championship invitation to Houston, tomorrow, actually. Those teams will then reply within 7 days to tell headquarters if you want to participate in the championship or if you'd rather choose one of those premier events. If a team decides to choose a premier event instead of the first championship, then that slot will be offered to the next in line. of the 7 advancing that I'm going to talk about right now in a minute. So then after next Monday, coaches 1 and 2 of the next 4 advancing teams will receive their invitations from First headquarters. None of that is coordinated by me, thank goodness. So don't email me. First is going to be handling all of that. And then once you guys choose that premier event and are approved for it, then you would get further communication from that actual event. So as for every competition, the advancement order follows the official First Tech Challenge advancements outlined in the competition manual in section 4. So we're not making this up. So this is globally, this is how teams advance. So now on to those 7 advancing teams. So the first 3 teams, which will go to the World Championship if they so choose, are Inspire Award first place 14903 Sharkbots, number 1. Then they were also the winning alliance captain, which would be the next in line to go. So we skip down to the next one, which would be the winning alliance partner, 5485 Gorilla Bots. Then they also, the Gorilla Bots also, next in line would be the Inspire Award second place. Gorilla Bots were that team as well. So we skip down to the next one. And maybe this team knows already, but maybe not, because nobody's screaming. Inspire Award, third place, J-Bots. So those are the 3 teams, top 3 teams that will be able to go to the World Championship if they so choose. The next 4 teams that are advancing to something cool. Finalist Alliance Captain 25707 Solar Flare. Number 5, Think Award first place TARDIS 5356. Next in line would be the Finalist Alliance partner, which was also the J-Bots. So we jump down 1 to the Connect Award first place, Iron Devils. Woo, woo. Go Peak Skill. All right. 7th in line is the third place Alliance Captain 8863 Precision Cut-Ups. Congratulations to all 7 teams. Very cool. We can move all of those folks forward. Very cool that we had such a great time this weekend. I hope everybody has a safe trip home. Thank you, thank you, thank you.